What is up, guys? It is Farmin' Fred, and we are back with another one, guys. We are on UMRV. Guys, we finally finished our corn, so Farmin' Fred is going to be back and ready, and we're going to be putting videos up. But, guys, in today's video, I'm going to haul a little bit of manure, and then I'm going to do chores for my dad. And, guys, while I'm doing all of that, I'm going to be explaining a lot of changes going around the farm. Let's get it. Alright, guys, first things first, we're going to hop in the old 4440 here, and we're going to go haul some manure. And guys, it's kind of a little long process doing this. We got to haul a little ways, but it gives me time to explain. Okay, so here comes the changes. Are you guys ready? It's a lot. As you can see, Mrs. Farm Fred is up here, guys. So my parents are going to be moving. They're moving to town, and then they're just going to buy a little house in town to be close to here so they can come see the grandkids and then be around here still. But they're also going to buy another house somewhere else and retire. Well, they don't have enough money to do it all, so they need to sell the farm to be able to do anything. And that cattle facility, me and my dad own that half and half. We've decided, hey, why don't I just have my cows at his place, and then we'll just rent that out. There's a lot of guys around. I'm sure big corporations that are wanting to feed a lot of cows. We'll rent it out. We'll see what happens. Maybe somebody will end up renting it, or someone wanting to buy it. I'm not sure if we're going to sell it, but we're for sure going to try to rent it out. And if even if it's pins and pins or however we decide to do it. But the big thing is, guys, I'm going to be moving to my parents' place, but not for a little bit. So it's December right now. Hoping to be moved in there next year around this time, which I know that sounds like a lot, but or a long time. But at the same time, guys, the house, we just looked over, me and my wife did, and we are like, okay, so it's livable. It is. But, I mean, obviously we built a house that we really like and really wanted. And we were looking more into this one and trying to figure out, okay, could we do an addition, or can we remodel? I mean, how can we do it? So we were looking into maybe remodeling it, and it's a mess. Like, there's a lot of mold in the walls. The electrical is so old and just, I mean, kind of a fire hazard, guys. It's really not great. And my parents have been living there for a long time, and I mean, I wanted to make sure it was okay with them. I said, if I buy this place, there's a very high chance that the house will get torn down. And they said, it's fine. We understand that it's an older house and there's a lot of issues with it. And if that's what you need to do, that's perfectly okay. They just really like to see me live on the farm place. So what's going to end up happening, guys, is we're going to go ahead and tear that house down whenever I get it bought. And then I'm going to end up building, I don't know yet. I'm thinking a shouse, guys. My wife's on me. She really wants a shouse, and so it's like, okay, maybe we can get a shouse built. But I will tell you this: my house and my nice acreage I have there, I'm gonna keep farming the ground around it, but we're actually gonna come out all right. So we're gonna build a shouse, and then we're gonna, most likely, it could be another house like ours or something similar to it, but it will probably be a shouse. And she's going to be happy with that. My wife is. But as I was saying, we're gonna build a shouse. And you're thinking, Fred, how are you gonna have money to build a shouse? You're gonna start farming more ground here and all this other stuff. Well, guys, my sister decided she wants to move back up here, and they've always liked my place, and be a great place for her to have her kids there and everything else. So we're gonna end up selling it to my sister and my brother-in-law, and he's gonna do a little bit of farming up here. So my dad's gonna end up renting some ground off us, and then my dad's gonna end up letting him use our equipment. My dad's equipment, it's not really ours, but he said, whatever you want, I'm gonna give you first shot at it. So, if there's some equipment you want to buy, you can. Well, obviously I'm not going to take everything of his, but I'll buy his 4240, the one with the loader on it, because I've been using that tractor a lot lately. I probably, as much as I would love to buy the 7810, guys, there's a good chance I'll just let my brother-in-law have a shot at that 7810, because, I mean, he's going to probably buy my dad's planter and everything, and it's like, if he's going to buy that, he's going to want that 7810 for it. My dad's yeah, my dad's got some nice equipment. I'm really wanting to buy, but at the same time, it's like, we shouldn't be also getting crazy and buying a bunch of equipment right now just because we're gonna have a little bit of money around. Because I'm really not sure what it's gonna cost for me to farm this ground that I am gonna be picking up. So probably should keep some cash around for that. But I am buying my dad's pickup. That will be one thing I've said multiple times, guys. I'm gonna buy it, and I want to make it like my white one. I want to put a ranch hand on it, new wheels, and we'll see if I end up doing that. But I think I will end up buying that truck for sure, just to have another pickup around, and that one I know is well taken care of, and I'd really like to own it. Other things, guys. Let's see here. The 95 or the 9600 is going to be bought by my brother-in-law as well. So pretty much all his field equipment's gonna be bought, the disc, all that stuff. But I'm gonna end up buying all of his cattle stuff probably. I'll probably end up just buying his. I've been thinking about selling my feeder wagon. I mean, for our application at that bigger feed lot, it's perfect to have that turbo mix. But I mean, if we're just gonna be feeding cows up here at my parents' place, that Kelly Ryan I think will get it done. So we'll probably end up, I don't know, we'll probably end up going that route with it. I am very sad and very happy at the same time, I guess you could say, guys. I've wanted to live at my parents' place for a long, long time, but the fact that we have to sell pretty much what I created as a dream of mine. But at the end of the day, it's gonna just be nicer to have everything together. We're gonna have multiple machine sheds. We're gonna have all of our equipment. We're gonna have. I mean, right now we've got stuff everywhere. I've got stuff at my parents' place. I've got stuff at my place. I've got stuff down at that cattle facility. I mean, there is stuff everywhere, and it's just like if I can just limit it to one place, it'd be so much nicer. I have been looking into building a bigger shop at my parents' place, or just converting that machine shed into a shop, insulating the walls in it. I'm not sure yet, guys. My dad does have that little shop, which, I mean, you can get a truck in it, which is nice, and you can get some bigger tractors in there, but I don't know if our combine's going to fit in. I don't know if the S680 is going to fit in there or not, and I'm just not sure what we're all going to end up doing there, guys, but I do have big plans for the house. I'd really like to build a house up here, so demolition is going to start soon, better or sooner now than later. And I mean, we're gonna be stopped for a while just because the ground's gonna start getting froze, and that's when I'm like, okay, that would be where the shallows would come into play, because if we built a shallows, we probably would not put a basement in. But if we build a house, there's a good chance we're gonna put a basement in and dig the basement, dig the foundation. I mean, or pour the foundation. I mean, doing all that stuff when it's cold outside, it's just like not gonna happen with the ground frozen. So if we build the house, though, we get our concrete poured here in the next, if we can do it in a month here, I mean, we could have a shot at getting that built, because it's just like building a pole barn. I mean, other than we're going to insulate it and obviously do some other things, but I'm not sure yet if we're going to go that route or not. My wife really would like to see us have a house. I mean, when we built our house, it was an option to build a house, but then I was like, if I'm going to have a big machine shed, I'd rather just have and that'd be the thing. If I do a shop, or if I just build a big shop on my house, I'm not sure yet, guys. There's so many options. But when we built our house, we did consider it. It's just not what we wanted at the time. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do it now, but I will for sure end up doing a newer house here. It's not that this house isn't somewhat. I mean, it's livable. It is. It's just it's getting older, and I don't know. I just like to build a little bit nicer one, I think. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the garage is what I don't want to destroy, just because it is nice. But we might have to. I don't know where I'm putting this tractor. We're gonna put it over by I'm just kind of driving around showing you guys the stuff I'm talking about. But we're gonna drive this over and park it up over here somewhere. And okay, guys. So we're heading over. We're gonna get a tractor and feeder wagon ready. And yeah, we'll be rolling on feeding cows here. So I gotta hook the bucket up. We'll just fill it to we have the skid loader over here, but we'll probably just fill it with the tractor. I like using the tractor a little bit more. My dad's silage is done, and feed the little buddies here. And then we also need to start moving our stuff up here, just because I'd like to start renting that out as soon as possible. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll just hop in we took our 806 back home. So we'll use Dad's 1206. This will be another tractor I'd really like to own. To be honest, I'd probably get rid of my 806 for this 1206 just because it is a really nice tractor. This would be a really sweet feeder wagon setup if we could have it, but I'm not sure yet, guys, what we're gonna end up doing there. We'll go load some silage in this thing. We'll feed some cows, but 1206s are just a really cool looking tractor, and they're pretty iconic. They're like I don't know, they're kind of like the 4020s of the John Deeres. I mean, they're just super iconic tractors, which I don't know, guys. I'd maybe take a 4020 over 12. I can't say I probably wouldn't. It depends, I guess. Would it have a synchro or a power shift? Which I don't I don't know, guys. There's things that I really like. I think a good running power shift transmission in a 4020, I think that's a very nice tractor, but when they get old and everything gets kind of worn down on them, they can be a little bugger sometimes. So I don't know what I'd take, I guess, for that, but I definitely would take either one, I guess. But the 1206 my dad's got, I'd be tempted to own. Not sure if we're going to. I'm just saying I'd be tempted to. And then we'd probably end up moving our bales and our silage and everything else up here, or just having that being rented out in the process. I'm not sure how that's all going to work because we do have a lot of stuff down there. Oh, man, guys, got some of that little bit of old silage here. We're going to just try to clean that up quick before we start putting silage in. So we'll just go dump this over here with this stuff, just so it's all separated from one another. There we go. Try not to hit anything. Okay, here we go. Now I should be good. That little lip there I don't really like about my dad's setup, but it's fine. I almost should have my feeder wagon a little ways over this. It's not like using the skillet where you can just whip it right around. And we're getting somewhere. It's been a while since I played Farm Sim, guys. It's getting a little rusty. Alright, we'll get some more loaded up here. I'll probably end up buying my dad's cows then too from him and having mine and maybe selling some of mine. I don't know. My brother-in-law wants to start feeding cows too, but it's like he whether he feeds them here or maybe just maybe he'll end up renting that then I think we could work something out with that if he would rent that big area for me. So pretty much if he just had my setup with less cattle and less crop ground, and then we could still rent that out, and then we could still keep stuff down there if we had to. Like if we run out of space here, then we could still keep some stuff there because we're gonna still own it. He does want to feed cows though, I know that, so maybe, just maybe, it would all work out good. But yeah, we'll keep getting silage scooped up here. I'm not sure how it's all gonna work out. It'll all play itself out, guys. That's the way I look at it. So the only thing that stinks about this feeder wagon that mine does have is the fact that we can't mix, and we can't see how much we have in there. We don't have a scale on it, which they do make them with the scale. Maybe we could just get the only thing is, when you put a scale on, you have to put like almost different axles and everything else on it. So I'm not sure yet. Maybe we'll just try to get a different, or we'll just keep our turbo mix. But if my brother-in-law started feeding cows, then I'd probably let him just rent that off me or something. Man, that's another possibility, guys. We could just have him rent our equipment too, and well, some of it. He could, I guess, run his own tractors and stuff on there. I'd probably sell him. Well, if I bought this 1206, I'd sell him my 806 probably. But I gotta have this. I for sure gotta have this 4240. I mean, I've been treating it like my tractor anyways, but I for sure gotta have this one. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna end up doing yet, guys, but there's a lot to it, that's for sure. Alrighty, we'll get that filled. I've thought about, guys, trading my combine. That's been the talk of the town. It's just I gotta wait to see what this is gonna cost me this next year. I'd say if because I'll start in January is when I'll start farming that ground, like in quotation marks. Obviously, not going to be like out there doing manual labor on it or anything, but I'll be having it in my like records, I guess you could say. But I am getting excited to do that. It's just a matter of, how much money is it going to take for me to farm all that, and then are we going to have the capabilities with our equipment? I mean, an S680 you can get a lot done with, but you could get a lot done with X9 too. I'm not saying we're gonna buy an X9. I'm just saying you could, but at the same time they're really expensive, and our S680 hasn't had any tremendous problems yet, guys. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then I need to get that. I would like to. I don't know if it's gonna happen, guys. Kind of priorities kind of get pushed around when you get into stuff like this, especially now that we're gonna be building a house. But I had mentioned when I bought that white and orange semi, I was like, oh, I would like to paint my blue one to match it and just have a matching set, which I would. But I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Again, guys, not sure how long the video is gonna be. It's just kind of just get some stuff done on UMRV here. I'd say this week though, just expect a mix between West B and UMRV. But I was in the mood to just be on this one for a while. Probably call that good, guys. I mean, we're not towering full, but we're pretty full. I don't know if I buy my dad's skid loader or not, or I just keep using my John Deere one and let my brother-in-law have a shot at this one. I'm not sure yet. There's really not a lot of stuff. I don't really need 2 skid loaders. But we'll take the old 1206 around the corner here, and so that'd be the only thing. So our house would be like here, so we'd have to tear this garage down, which I don't want to do. It's such a nice little garage. I'd like to just move it maybe somewhere and just use it for something, putting the lawnmower or something in. I don't know. We'll see how big of a house we end up building. If we build like a huge house, or I also don't know how much I want to spend on a house. That's why a house is kind of tempting, because I think you could build one for kind of cheap. So I'm not sure. There we go. The 1206 is such a nice tractor. It's just, we got to get rolling here for us to be getting anything done. There we go. Feeding red Angus cattle, guys. I don't mind. I splashed that guy on the head a little bit there. I don't mind it, but yeah, I don't know. I like my black Angus cows too, so we'll see what we end up all doing. But yeah, that'll probably be the end of feeding them for the day. They should be good with that. Debating, guys, we'll probably go scoop another load of manure too, just to get the manure spreader ready. We'll just park that there. I need to get a 4-wheeler. That's what I need. Now I can run around with a 4-wheeler instead of walking. Maybe we'll just the payloader's right here, I guess. I was gonna just hop in the side-by-side, but if we're gonna load manure with the payloader, this is one of my favorite purchases, and I'm really glad I own this. Is this payloader? This thing is so nice. So I guess while we're here and around, I'll just explain for a second, guys. This is where I think I'd build another machine shed. If I could get this all leveled out back here, I think it'd be really nice to have a machine shed back there, or a big shop, one or the other, depending on how much space we need. So, I mean, I might buy my dad's field cultivator just because I don't own one, and it'd be it'd be an alright size. It's not huge, but it'd be an alright size. But my brother-in-law will probably have dibs on this stuff here, which I'm fine with. His planter will probably take. Those flat racks will probably stay here. I'll probably just buy them. I don't know about the Batwing, guys. Maybe I'll buy it. I'm not sure. We're just kind of going around here, just seeing what we would buy and wouldn't buy. The telehandler, that is mine. This side-by-side is not mine, so I don't know. But this truck, guys, I would love to just make like our high country, like ranch and LTZs. I think it'd be awesome. And then just have 2 trucks that are pretty close, but little different years. That'd probably be our good truck though, and just keep my 2017 as my work truck. I don't know. 1206, potentially mine. Skid loader, probably just gonna go. My brother-in-law can buy that. Obviously the Peterbilt, that one's mine. Silage trailer, that'll be mine. Pusher, mine. 560, I'll probably let the 560 go, guys. I mean, unless my brother-in-law doesn't want it or something, that's just going to stay where it's at. Combine, yeah, he'll probably take. I'm kind of sad because I do like the 9600. It's such a sweet combine. I really think they're cool. But 20-foot beam platform, we run, what do we run, a 45, 40? I think it's 45. So it's like, for him, though, for what he's going to be doing, it's going to be a perfect size combine. Chopper will stay. I don't know what else is around here. Those silage wagons over there. The auger. This is our auger. But then, yeah, the bin situation, I'm not sure how that works. So if they buy the acreage, I don't know if I'll theoretically sell the bins with the acreage or if I'll just keep them with the land, which either way, I guess he'll be renting the land. So wouldn't you be renting the bins too? Plus, I'm sorry, but if I was going to buy a place, I would not want somebody whipping trucks in there and, you know, um, just doing that. So, like, whipping trucks in my yard and tearing it up and stuff. So I'll probably just let them have the bins with that, but I'll have to get my corn out of them. That'll be the only thing, which we're in the process of doing right now. Corn is really high right now, guys, at the ethanol plant. So, I mean, that's always a plus. We're just going to sell out quick probably and might hold like 10,000 bushels or something, or maybe 5,000. We'll see what happens, but we're going to keep scooping manure, guys. And yeah, it's December, so it's a little chilly out. The only thing we can do is haul manure pretty much, and just keep doing that. We'll get our cows moved up here, which we could do. The video is gonna be plenty long today, guys, but maybe in the next video we're gonna kind of start moving some stuff up here. My parents are about moved out of the house. Mrs. Farm Fred has been up here helping them out like crazy, guys. So once they're moved out, they're gonna sell it to me, and my sister, I think, is wanting to buy, which we've actually almost already got that deal signed and done for our place. So I really need to. The only problem is I don't want to sell it before we have a house built here, because I'm not gonna just like live with my sister for a while this one's being built. So we gotta wait it out, and yeah, I don't know. If we build a house, it's gonna probably be next year this time. By the time we move in, we'll build a house. Could be within the next few months, I'd say, if we move fast enough. So we'll see what happens, guys. But I'd say for sure plan on some videos this week. And yeah, definitely tomorrow. But like always, guys, I just thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my videos and just all the support you guys have done for the channel. I really appreciate it. Keep commenting, keep liking, just keep giving me suggestions on what you want to see. But like always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.